the address listed here was a possible fire in the downstairs living room. One of the fire police officers were first to arrive and did declare that there was a fire in the downstairs living room between the homeowner and a passerby who also was a volunteer fireman. Helped try to, and they did contain it to that living room with a use of a garden hose and some fire extinguishers. So it looks like heavy fire damage in that downstairs living room, and then smoke damage throughout the house. Very little water damage. So the homeowner and his wife and his son all live here, the McKeever residence. And at this point, there was the loss of one cat and one dog. And one other dog was able to survive, and that was through the efforts of Mercy EMS and the volunteer firefighters that were here as well.
Red Cross called?
I'm going to be contacting Red Cross. I spoke to the homeowner, and at this point they're okay. But I will contact them, and Red Cross will be following up with the homeowner.
Was anybody transported to the hospital?
They did transport the son. I think he's approximately 10 or 11 years old, and he was transported for smoke inhalation.
What about the dog? We saw him get in the back of the sheriff's cruiser.
He was transported just for safekeeping and evaluation, so he's going to be going to the animal shelter in town of Batavia.
So at this point, it sounded like it started in a couch and it spread?
Yeah, well, we're looking at a power cord that was associated with a window-mounted air conditioning unit. So that's the focus of our investigation, which is not completed yet, but based on the information from the homeowner and some of the witnesses, the volunteer firefighters that were here, it looks like that was the area of origin within that downstairs living room.
And how many fire companies were called?
Approximately 10 from Livingston County, Genesee County, and Wyoming County, along with Mercy EMS and our office as well, and Genesee County Sheriff's Office.
Can you talk about the early on efforts to keep it contained and how that probably prevented a larger fire?
Yeah, I think, through the efforts, the son was in the house at the time he noticed the fire. His father was in the barn that's not adjoining but near the home. He went over and alerted his father. His father came over, came back, made sure his son was out of the house, started getting the animals out of the house, got a dry chemical fire extinguisher, and attempted to extinguish the fire the best he could. It became too large. He exited the house, got another fire extinguisher. At that point, after calling 911, again, another volunteer firefighter, basically off duty, not with a fire company per se, was stopped, heard the call, stopped, and helped extinguish the fire, at least contain it to that room through the use of the garden hose. Not opening the doors. I mean, the doors seem to be staying intact, and that obviously starves it of some oxygen, so we didn't have any spread throughout the house, which is good.
So it's a usable house after this. It's not a total loss.
Yes, I mean, obviously there's going to be an evaluation by the insurance company, but at this point, that just the fire damage of that living room, it should be able to be rehabbed and relivable again as well.